Yo, what is up, guys? It's freaking Oracle Investing here. Today we've got a great update video. We have some crazy news to break down for you. Options L, just kick us right into this. I mean, we've got some great stuff coming up, guys. We're going to hear from Hedge Tamps, we're going to hear from Technical Turtle, and I wouldn't call him a guest. We've got Ryan the Retard on the show, who's going to break down some of his investments. I mean, Options L, just break it down.
We got some big news, okay, on Bitcoin, on GameStop, okay? What I want to get into is, but first, before everything else, first and foremost, we have to come clean on something. It's been bugging us for about 2 days now after I read this article,
Sure,
okay?
yep.
We all know Financial Ferret loves his terminology, right? We know how we hate it. We just hate it to the core when someone steals something from us.
Home run.
What
Chris
Chris
Sainz
Sainz did with home run.
Yeah.
When he stole that from us, when he stole our terminology, man, that crushed us, okay? But we have been absolute hypocrites.
It's disgusting. I literally can be viewed in the same light as Chris Sainz right now, and it's disgusted me.
This hero, Dr. Nouriel Roubini, who's a New York University Stern professor of economics. This guy's an absolute big brain genius, right?
Huge.
We know he's got a lot of money in hedge funds like all of us. This guy has come up with the term for cryptocurrency. He actually coined it himself. We've been using it. We thought we coined it, but he's the one who actually coined it. Shit coins.
I'm disgusted. Okay? I had a flurry of emotions. It's just absolutely gross that I've been basically using this term on the channel like my own. And, honestly, I just want to apologize if, Dr. Doom is watching the video. We do sincerely apologize for stealing your term shitcoin.
Yeah, we're sorry. Seriously, from the bottom of our hearts, we're very sorry. We didn't mean to do this. Plagiarism is a very serious thing in the retail world of, YouTube, I guess. And we really just don't want to be the type of people who plagiarize, right? We don't want to be the Chris Sainz. Feel disgusted right now. Honestly.
Moving on. This is crazy, guys. We literally have a Bitcoin investor. This guy is literally a low roller. He barely makes $135,000 a year. 135, guys. Thousand. This guy's a total low roller. He's just some sort of janitor at some tech company in San Fran. Ryan the Retard, just tell us why you invested in Bitcoin.
I said I got my advice from Instagram and Twitter.
That is Ryan the Retard, guys. He just said it. He got his advice from Twitter and Instagram. The guy is a spastic. It took him about 35 seconds to unmute his mic. It was ridiculous. I couldn't even be... I've literally just kicked him out the call. The guy's a spastic. Options L...
The guy is an absolute definition of a low roller.
Yeah.
Do not invest in Bitcoin, Dogecoin. Get out of cryptocurrency. Also at GameStop, it's going up right now a lot, right? I know a lot of you, like Dr. Doom, Nouriel Roubini had said about fear of missing out. If you're a low roller, realize that your money-making potential in life isn't in the stock market. You don't have enough money to get into the stock market. $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, that's nothing. That's barely anything to get into the stock market. If you lose that, yeah, you didn't really lose a lot, right? You only lost 400 grand. But to some low roller, that could seem like a lot of money. That's like 2 years working at Chick-fil-A down the drain.
Technical Turtle, is there any technicals, is there any sort of analysis that backs up this crazy run-up we've seen in the last couple of hours? Or are the retail retards just back at it again?
We've seen this before. We've seen this exact same thing before. The classic head over shoulders pattern is just repeating itself. This is just the type of thing that happens when people play with toys. And that's what cryptocurrency is, toys. People that are buying these plastic money.
Sure,
just playing with toys.
Let me just bring it back a bit. We're not talking about Bitcoin here. We're talking about GameStop and the retail retards, pumping it today. We're up 100% today. We're up 83% in after hours. Is there any sort of technical analysis, or is it just total?
Yeah, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, for sure, 100%.
Sure.
On Slack, I just want to talk about on the Slack, people have they've been laughing about it because I remember last time, come on guys, seriously, you low rollers out there, think about this, right? You got duped once where basically hedge funds took all your money. We're
Yeah.
laughing about it.
Yeah.
Everyone's laughing about it in all the, in the right circles with the right people. Obviously, don't laugh to their face. That's cruel. But behind their backs, yeah, I laugh about it. But the thing is, they're literally getting duped by this same exact tactic that the hedge funds have pulled before. They're getting
I mean, it's crazy.
Was it fool me once, shame on you?
Fool me
Right? Fool me
twice.
twice, shame on me.
Yeah.
Think about that.
And
Think
fool
about
me
what's going
3
on here,
times,
low
I won't
rollers.
get fooled again. I mean, it's crazy. And these low rollers are just going to get fooled 3 times.
They're pathetic.
I mean, hedged hamster. I mean, you've surely got some insights into what the hedge funds are doing over in GameStop.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it's just. I think I think that a lot of people are getting their just desserts as well. I mean, you kind of reap what you sow, and if you reap a bunch of shit, you're gonna sow a bunch of. Well, no, if you sow a bunch of shit, you're gonna reap a bunch of shit. So that's how it goes, It's,
And guys, before I end this video, I just want to double down on the apology to Dr. Doom, or the Doctor. We apologize sincerely. But also, what we want to double down is that, just so people don't think we're always plagiarizing, we actually did come up with a new dub for shitcoins. And it's an options out special. We like to call them Sawyer coins, because we think a lot of these are pumped up by these neats and these virgins and these people that live in their mum's basement. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, how much money do you think they have collectively? What, maybe $3 trillion? And they got $1 trillion of it in freaking Bitcoin. I mean, options out. You got anything to say about that?
Yeah, I mean, soy coins all day. It's the same type of people, these neckbeards, these weirdos who are still playing video games, like in their late teens and their early 20s.
Yeah.
Like these just disgusting people who nobody really wants to be around. They're just kind of a bane on
I've
society,
never seen
right?
I've never seen a Bitcoin investor that isn't fat.
I honestly either fat or like that, like real skinny, pale guy who's like never seen
Yeah.
like sunlight, like just sits in his
Yeah, like some
gross
loser that gets
basement
paid $250,000 a year
Pokemon or
working for
whatever they
Facebook.
play.
God, it's disgusting.
It's just honestly, that's why I always tell my kids, right? You gotta like it when he comes home from school. I say, you know what? You can't be playing video games all day. Maybe half hour, maybe an hour if you want to play some of your games with your friends or whatever. He's a 9-year-old, but you gotta spend some time outside. Go out to the polo grounds and run around. Hang out with the horses, but don't spend all your day inside. Like when I was a kid, I was all over art. That's why it was important to own a bunch of land so you could explore.
It's crazy. I actually agree with you. And I mean, if you don't have the land, why don't you just get into a sport like tennis? It's probably only like $7,000, $8,000 to get set up.
It's cheap. Yeah, get into tennis, right? Maybe if you live next to a river or a lake, get into rowing. Maybe get into sailing or something.
Yeah.
Like get into hobby.
Just get like
outside.
a small 15, 20-foot yacht. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, listen. You can get yachts. Like, I have a friend. He's not a wealthy guy, right? He's a manager at a Best Buy. Okay, he's barely making $250 a year, right? $250,000. He bought a 25-foot catamaran.
Sure.
For $225,000. They're cheap.
Yeah.
Super cheap.
I mean, this guy's now a hobby. His kids are outside. He's outside. I mean, it's great for everyone. I mean, there's so many options with hobbies. I mean, like, do you really want to be sitting inside gaming?
Like, what kind of loser plays video games? Think about that.
Yeah.
A little kid plays video games. All he knows. He doesn't know anything. I think it's these people who have just grown up with nothing because their parents have no ambition, so they have no ambition.
I mean, check this out. If I look up Bitcoin investor right now, I bet you we get some freaks. Look at this. And I go to images. I mean, look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Creepy, dude. Creepy.
Look at this
Turn
guy's-
it off. Turn it off. No, just end the video. End the video. Get rid of